Chapter 10 shows how like surviving the Florida Shuffle was very difficult for a lot of patients. And it shows like the reason for that is because they needed more than they were given to help them recover, basically. For example, like from the patient perspective, being able to recover and get out of that situation alive, it requires more than just the want to recover. Like the patient has to have the ability to be able to do everything they can to overcome all the difficult things that they will. And we, in earlier chapters, we talked about how like the insurance companies were making it to where they gave patients incentives so they can come and get certain things done. So they could be given money for those things just for them to encourage the people to like do the bad things over again, and so they could relapse and start the whole process over again so they could make more money, which is very unfortunate, but that was their way of like doing fraud and trying to get more money than they should have been given. It also depends on like their access to treatment, which is very important, and their ability to be able to like overcome the environment they're in, meaning like ignore certain things and be strong, which is very difficult, especially like without many resources or without an advocate or parents to help. When it comes to like the parents' perspective, it's also very hard and there's no guarantees. For example, within chapter 10, we talked about Jamie Daniels' family, which will try to be very involved and give all the resources they could to do everything that helped. But unfortunately, like we understand that it doesn't always work like that, and everything doesn't always go the way people plan it to go, which is unfortunately what happened with that family situation. And we also understand that although things like the Sober Homes Task Force are put in place to help with these kinds of situations, it doesn't mean that every situation will be fixed or made better. Like sometimes things just happen, which is why it's very important that we advocate for things to get better and for more things to be put in place to where it's easier for people to recover and overcome these hard paths.